Bang! Neeves Knives. I'm Jared, and here we have somebody's knife collection that they sent me to check out. And I do appreciate it a lot. He actually gave me a gift inside here, and then we have one more box to open up. So we'll get to this one last. Let's open up this case. So crack this baby open. Oh, man, look at these. Nice. So first off, the bit driver is a gift to me. It looks like a titanium bit driver. Oh man, that's awesome. I do not even have something. I mean, I have a cheap copper one, but this one's definitely more premium. Very cool, man. Thank you so much. I've been wanting something like this for so long. So this is so awesome. It's got a nice spin to it. You can grip it in your palm and then spin it right here when you have the bit inside of it. I'll have to get a different bit. I got other bits that'll fit, but we'll check that out later. Let's get into these knives. So from left to right, we have, this is the BESTECH WIBRA? WIBRA. The WIBRA. Ooh, I love that blade shape. It's a modified Wharncliffe blade. Beautiful handle. This is a combo design. M390 steel. Very cool. Ooh, this is so smooth. This is really nice. Very, very nice. Super smooth. A little bit lighter of a detent, but it flies out great. We have this beautiful landing zone when you flip it. Nice spot to land on. And then also when you're holding it, your thumb lands there really nicely. Pinch grip, man, this is cool. This is a really cool knife. The pinch grip will work great for utility cuts. Titanium frame lock. Lots of cutouts and very artistic at the same time while being extremely useful. Nice thick spine for strength, but it does get down to a nice edge. Not a fan of the sharpening tool, but not a big deal. Milled titanium pocket clip and back spacer. Let's see if I can thumb flick it. Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, this is cool. I bet you I could flick it. Yep, you can do it left-handed too because the detent is on a little bit on the lighter side. Not bad. It's still very reliable to flip. The next one is the BESTECH KASTA. He says this one's his favorite. Ooh, we got this blue carbon fiber. Oh, yeah. Now that's comfortable. Oh, man, that's comfortable. And you can choke up if you need to. Good access to the lock bar. Very smooth. Great reverse flicking action. Thumb flick works great too. Yeah, this is cool. The detent is a little late though, but you can still easily get past it because of how far back the cutout is for the lock bar. Great blade shape. This is going to be, I can't think of the name of the blade shape. Oh, like a dowel. That's what it is. It's a dowel blade shape. Good for utility cuts, slicing, push cuts. Very versatile blade shape. Nice and centered. This is beautiful. Blade steel. M390 again. We have a two-tone blade. We have a stone-washed here, then a satin back here. Full flat grind. This thing's going to cut really good. The geometry is really nice. Yeah. Has a cool sound, too. Very awesome. Let's check out this next one. Now, this next one is the VIGIL. Another combo design. We got a lot of combos here. This is cool. It's different, but it is cool. Oh, and you can reverse. Yeah, this thing's awesome. Very smooth. Man, this thing is snappy. It's super frictionless. This rounded portion back here, it looks like it might be uncomfortable, but it is nice and comfortable. This sits right in the center of your palm, so it just nestles really good where, you even though I actually get a full 4-finger grip, by the way. So even though I'm kind of backed up a little bit, I have tons of leverage right here. And I can always choke up like this. Pinch grips for utility cuts. Now, it does have a bit of belly, so you do have to lift up. But look at that, not too high to get to the tip. What blade steel is this? M390 again. Access to the lock bar is good. Super snappy action. Very, very smooth. Yeah, I like this one. I like this quite a bit. It's very different. And you can thumb flick it. Milled titanium pocket clip. Looks like T8 hardware all the way around. We have a little bit of texturing on the back spacer. This is very, very interesting, this knife. Stupid smooth. Shoulder lock up. Cool looking pivot. Very futuristic looking. Let's get to this next one. Oh, this next one. I just did a first impressions on this. So this one is the I can't remember the name of it. Oh yeah, the BUWAYA. The BUWAYA. Yeah. I just did a first impressions on this. Very cool. Feels exactly like the one I have. This one's a little bit more broken in. I do like this knife quite a bit. I will pin a little thing up here in the corner. Hopefully I remember. And you can watch my first impressions on this. The one thing is it does have a shelf right here. So when you are cutting with it, it does give a little bit of resistance. But it's a nice thin flat grind all through here. So since it's so thin, it still cuts pretty good. Great action. Very cool looking. Super snappy action. Yeah, this is a cool one. I like this one a lot. Like I said, if you want to see more, I did pin it. Oh, this one. Okay. So I actually had this one. Let me see if it feels the same as mine. Okay, yeah, because I had to work on mine. Not much. I just had to break the detent ball in. It was it had a light detent when I first got it, but I wound up breaking the detent hole in, and then it got a lot better. So this is a front flipper and a reverse flicker. Oh yeah, this is the Exploit, by the way. The BESTECH Exploit. S35 VN blade steel. Drop point blade. Great blade shape for EDC. Pretty comfortable in the hand. Nice choke up spot. Very versatile. And it also has a futuristic look like Combo's designs are. It has a flamed ano. I love all the hardware. It just looks tough and solid. Full backspacer. Great jimping for these pinch grips. Yeah, this thing's pretty cool. And the way this little spot is right there, it nestles right in your hand in the reverse grip, if that's your thing. Good access to the lock bar. Very fidgety with the front flipper because it's nice and exposed. So it's very easy to use. Super easy to use. Yep, very cool. Next one, we have... Oh, I've been wanting to try this one. This is the Ghost. So I've seen this thing around and I never got to try it. So, ooh, yeah. That's pretty cool. Drop point blade. This little spot right here. Oh, you can use it. It's tight. It's tight, but oh, come on. Come on. You can use it. It is a little tight though. Handle looks super comfortable, and it is, but I do feel this clip right there quite a bit. But I could still get by with it. It locks in with your thumb on the spine. When your thumb's not on the spine, it feels like you're too far away. But once you do this, now I feel locked in, and I always have the opportunity to choke up. Pinch grips will be really good. Beautiful knife. It has a really good look to it. A very useful look. The detent is a little late though. That is one thing. They need to get a little earlier. The detent should be right there so that right when I unlock it, I'm past the detent. This one's not horrible because I can still get past it. The detent is nice and solid though on this one. And the flipper tab is large enough to where you get a ton of leverage. The access to the lock bar is good. It feels really soft in here, so it feels very expensive. You know, if you know that feeling of the disengagement of a knife when it's nice and comfortable and the titanium's nice and soft, it makes the knife feel very premium. This is an S35VN, and we have a two-toned blade again. Or yeah, we have a satin and then a stone wash. Beautiful swedge. This one does have a nice sharpening choil. I noticed one of the other ones, the plunge grind went all the way to the edge. So this one's really nice. I like that. And then we have, oh yeah, I actually just got one of these in too. This is the MALWARE. The MALWARE. Very cool. Very, very pokey. That is a tip you do not want to drop on concrete. But if you're easy on it and you're not tough on the tip, this is a utility cutting beast. I mean, not only is it nice and long so you can even get down into stuff, this works great for any type of utility cuts. It's basically a Wharncliffe blade. Great action, great flipping action. It kicks out, like it has a unique snap to it. When you break the D10, it almost like feels like it kicks here and then it kicks again. It's almost like a double kick. It's hard to explain. But you feel like the D10 break, and then from here down, it feels like you have an extra kick to it. It's pretty cool. The reverse flick is very easy. The ergos, it's narrow, but you know, it would work just fine. Thumb flick also works great. I believe this is S35. Yep, S35VN. Has a nice mechanical look to it, especially with this coating and stonewashed all over. You know, it looks like a futuristic tool. It looks like something that, you know, was beat up on a war zone of a futuristic, I don't know, something, a battlefield. Very cool. Let's check out the last one, which is in a box and is a MAXACE design, or MAXACE knife, not design. Not sure who the designer is. So this is the MAXACE Amber 3. So I've never checked out the Amber 1 or 2. Let's get into it. Oh my goodness. Woo! Hoo-hoo! It looks like a bowl of soup. Oh man. Holy cow, this thing's got to be expensive. Wow, look at that backspacer. Thick, full titanium backspacer, and you see how it's like lugged in there? Ooh, nice, powerful snap. Wow, there's no friction at all. This thing is straight guillotine. Very easy to deploy. The detent is not strong, but man, it kicks out. As long as you mean to flip it, and you don't even have to mean to flip it. As long as you just pull down on the flipper tab. Yeah, that was me trying to fail it right there. I can fail it, but as long as I pull down all the way, it'll deploy every time. And now if I give it any attempt, cool sound. Very addicting action. Nice action. It's a mixture here. The blade shape starts off with a drop point and then follows off with a spear point. So from here forward, we have basically a spear point. Then from here back, we have a drop point. Very cool. I like that. Love this blade shape. That is cool. Easy to still get to the tip for utility cuts. Plenty of belly for, you know, whatever you're going to use the belly for. And you can get up nice and tight for push cuts if you want to, you know, cover the flipper tab. But even back here, I'm plenty close to the edge, and this thing is super duper comfortable. It is a frame lock, but because of the Damascus inlays, or yeah, inlays, overlays, inlays, whatever you want to call it, the lock bar is nice and thick. You see this, it has a steel lock bar insert screwed in from the inside. Disengagement is nice and soft, nice and easy to disengage. The lockup, Very, very solid. No play any direction. Can I thumb flick it? Not the easiest, but I can do it. Stop pin. Nice big stop pin. Love to see that because this is a big blade. This is cool. Man, it is so smooth. The clip looks a little small for the knife, but I'm sure it'll work just fine. I mean, I haven't tried it, but on the inside, no milling. No wonder why it's so heavy. I can see pins, though, or something. So you probably can't see it, but there's like 2 pins, so they must be screwed in for the back spacer, I'm guessing. Kind of see it there. Anyways, this is awesome. But there you guys go. Just a quick look at these guys. Some amazing, amazing knives. And I appreciate it, Josh. Thank you for letting me check out some knives from your collection. Woo! This thing, you hear that? Sometimes it has like a ching sound. And then other times it does not. I do wish the plunge grind was a bit better, though. But regardless, it's badass all the way around. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.